Disclaimer: this film is created for educational purposes. All visuals are either real footage or representative and enhanced using AI to illustrate key behaviors and environments.
In our last journey, we stood on the edge of the Arctic world, watching a hidden population of polar bears rewrite the rules of survival. It was a story of resilience and of a fragile balance shifting under the weight of change. Today, we travel thousands of miles south to the golden grasslands of South Africa. Here, the air carries a different tension. The danger is not the slow melt of ice, but the sharp crack of greed. Rhinos, ancient giants, armored in skin, crowned with the horn that has become their curse. In parts of the illegal wildlife trade, that horn is worth more than gold, a temptation that fuels a relentless underground market. Under the cover of darkness, organized poaching units move like shadows, exploiting weaknesses in security, disappearing before dawn. The aftermath is silent, except for the absence of a life that will not return. But in this war, a new weapon has emerged, one that doesn't fire bullets, but sends an invisible signal across borders. Launched in 2021, the Rhisotope Project is the first of its kind. Its strategy? To turn the rhino's horn into its own guardian. Scientists inject it with a harmless traceable isotope, a form of radiation so low it poses no harm to the animal, the environment, or anyone who touches it. This isn't science fiction. These isotopes can be detected by radiation scanners, the same technology used at airports, ports, and border checkpoints worldwide. Which means, if a poached horn enters the system, it lights up like a beacon. Veterinarian teams work alongside nuclear scientists. The rhino is sedated for just long enough to allow a precise, painless injection into the keratin of the horn. Within minutes, the animal is awake again, unaware it now carries a silent alarm against poaching. Poaching isn't a local crime. It's a global network, stretching from protected reserves to hidden storage facilities across continents. Horns pass through hands, change vehicles, cross oceans, often faster than authorities can track. But isotopes change the game. Ports, airports, and shipping hubs already have radiation detection gates in place for security. Now, those same gates can pick up a smuggled horn, triggering alarms before the shipment disappears into the shadows. Already, there are reports of illicit shipments being flagged by radiation scanners, a clear sign the strategy works. Each interception is more than a seizure. It's a message. This horn is not safe to traffic. For poachers, uncertainty is dangerous. If every horn might be traceable, the risk rises, the profit falls. This project is not just about technology, it's about the people behind it. Wildlife veterinarians who have dedicated their lives to rhino care, nuclear scientists who see conservation as part of their mission, and customs officers who work long, unseen hours to stop wildlife crime at the borders. In interviews, these teams speak not of glory, but of urgency. They know the numbers. South Africa is home to nearly 80% of the world's rhinos, and in some years, more than 1,000 have been lost to poaching. Each horn saved is not just a victory, It's a chance for the species to survive another generation. Of course, every new approach meets its share of challenges. Some worry about the word radioactive, imagining danger where none exists. The Rhisotope Project has been tested and cleared by independent veterinarian and environmental bodies, with zero harm recorded to any animal or habitat. Others question whether poachers will adapt, whether they'll find ways around the system, and perhaps they will try. But conservation is not about a single weapon. It's about staying one step ahead, again and again. In the end, the Rhisotope Project is more than a scientific experiment. It's a statement that technology, when guided by ethics, can fight for life instead of destroy it. It's proof that innovation doesn't belong only in boardrooms or battlefields. It belongs in the grasslands, in the forests, in the oceans, wherever life is under threat. This is the high-tech front line of a war that most people never see. An undercover battle to protect a species that has walked this earth for millions of years. And next time, our journey takes us to the scrublands of the Iberian Peninsula. Here, a rare predator's fate depends entirely on an animal many consider a pest. The Iberian lynx and its unlikely partner in survival, the European rabbit. It's a story of fragile interdependence, of two species tied together by nature's oldest contract: survival. Episode 3, the Iberian lynx's greatest ally.